was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Dosh choke, has a pretty good triangle as
Watch
well.
that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet. Tony Ferguson ready to make a statement here tonight. All right, here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time, and been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete in the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights, but this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take down, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon.
And Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. Michael Chandler, set to fight Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Chandler.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
Getting close to the finish.
Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. El Cucuy is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
Look at him, he's starting to flash the ball like this. He slams him down. He uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. A lot of high-level grappling out of Tony Ferguson, as we had come to expect, and you expected that this would be his approach in this matchup tonight.
Well, you watch him and know that in this matchup, wrestling and submissions would be his easiest path to victory. He has employed that, and because he employed that, he has put himself way ahead in this fight.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Ferguson.
Nice.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
30 seconds now to go in round one. 20 seconds left. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, he's got his back now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Chandler's in half guard now. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, bud, take a deep breath. Relax, breathe. You need to refocus here. You looked a little sloppy on your takedowns out there, okay? It's time to suck it up, get sharp, and get focused.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, the power of Chandler is a sight to behold, man. He's so dangerous. He's so strong physically. And he has so much belief in his strength and his ability to fight.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Big elbow from Ferguson there.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ferguson's eye now closing up. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands. Oh, huge elbow. We might get a stoppage here. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips. This man is landing brutal ground. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Herb Dean steps in. What a fight.
Great finish, brother.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Iron Micheal Chandler.
All right, so Michael Chandler put it all together tonight as he gets it done by TKO and proving yet again that his name deserves to be mentioned in the conversation with the lightweight elites.
And that is why Michael Chandler continues to get these big opponents, because when he wins, it's very, very explosive. And tonight, he showed that by getting the TKO victory.
And perhaps